What's the greatest adventure or vacation that you've been on? I'd like to share one of mine. A few years ago, my brother and I met in Denver, and we drove through the mountains to do some whitewater rafting, about an hour and a half northwest of Denver. And it was an adventure I've been planning for years. I've always wanted to go out there with him, and he was reluctant, but I twisted his arm a little bit, and he met me. So we met in Denver and drove up there, and the two of us and four other guys, along with our guide, took a 3-day trip. I believe it was the Colorado River, but it was phenomenal. Living on the river for 2 or 3 days and really encountering some wicked, at least class 4, maybe a class 5 rapid. And that's about as that rough of water as you can get into safely. One of the things I remember is as we camped one night, the guides had some fishing poles. We threw the poles in the water and luckily caught two beautiful lake rainbow trout. Beautiful. And it was just quite an adventure, sleeping outside under the stars in the summertime in Colorado. It was also very, very scary as we capsized and we floated for what seemed miles, but it was just because of the rapid water, it was a fairly quick float, if you want to call it that. So prior to us hitting this very rough section of water, we got off to the side, climbed up to this cliff, looking down and trying to figure out how do we maneuver through this rapid. And to be honest, it really didn't matter because the water was so powerful, it didn't matter how we tried to get through there. We were going to get capsized, and we did. But remarkably, we capsized and we all found each other scattered downstream. 3 or 4 of the guys were on one side of the river and my brother and I were on the other. And then we walked farther downriver to find where our raft was, caught on some trees upside down. And together we figured out how to lasso that raft and get to the other side to pick up the rest of the crew and tube home, let's say, safely. A remarkable weekend that I will never forget. Glad I did it. Not sure if I'll do it again in that type of water because it's a little bit dangerous for those who have never done it. Tubing might be a little bit more up my alley down the road. Hope you enjoyed that quick story. Love to hear some of yours. Make it a great day.